السلام عليكم شباب، رجعت لكم فيديو جديد وحلقة جديدة من هيتمان 3. الحلقة الثانية. اللي تفرج في الحلقة، اللي ما تفرج في الحلقة الأولى يمشي يتفرج عليها، تلقاها في الديسكريبسيون. الحلقة الأولى مشينا للسعودية، اليوم باش نمشيو لإنجلترا. عندنا تحقيق وما الحسن ما غير ما نطول عليكم. تنساش اللايك والاشتراك انك مش مشترك، واعمل كومنتير مزيان قول ورطان انا متابعك من كذا وكذا. اوكي خلينا مع الفيديو. ليتس جو يا برو. ايوه مشيو لإنجلترا، خلينا نشوفوا انجلترا صحيح ولا ما المفروض انجلترا، خاطرني نلعب ورا الكواليس نشوف اش فمش ما فماش باش من بعد ما تعطلنيش برشا حسيلو القصة. كي خليك.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Yes.
Are you?
ديما
Who will you be?
أصلا
Without a score to settle.
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead, according to the funeral invitation.
أليكس
So naturally
اللي هي
it
مولد
caused quite a
الدار
stir when the late
ما
matriarch turned up
ماتتش،
at the
هي
breakfast
زيفت
table,
الموت
alive
نتاعها.
and kicking.
عملت كم هي ميتة ما هي ما
Carlyle,
ماتتش
wisely
باش
sensing that a number is up, has emerged
الحسيلو
from exile
خدموا
to
الترجمة
tie
من
up
اليوتيوب
themselves and
العربي
secure the Carlyle legacy.
وتو تزيد
She
تفهم
may be
أكثر
a
القصة
monster,
خاطر.
but you have to admire her due diligence.
Yes.
Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture. So don't leave the estate.
احنا جايين باش
Right.
الهدف نقطوه فما ملف
See you on the other side.
حسيلو حسيت بيه ملف امور سيلو نهزو كالملف ونجيفو أليكسا وكم. اوكي باهي نشوفو المعدات شنو هذا. حاجتنا بهذا هكا خلي هذا الحسيلو وليتس دو ات. سوي تنساش اللايك والاشتراك وعمل لنا كومنتير مزيان، اكتب كومنتير يشجعنا باش نكملوا في السلسلة ان شاء الله. وخلينا مع الفيديو.
Thornbridge Manor.
Thornbridge.
The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Reverend Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch.
وهي تحب تعرف شكون اللي قتلوا وجابت المحقق اللي وروه توجع الكرهبة واحنا مش نمشيو ناخذوا اللبسة نتاعنا نذكروا الحق وبعد كي تتيح الفرصة نجلدوها ونهزوا الملف. اوكي نبدأ سمع الموضوع. بسم الله نبدأ على بركة الله. عندك هذاك المحقق هيك لازم لازمنا نتسللوا. نجم نمشي منه. لا نمشي. لا لا رد بالك يا 47. وينك الكلب وين؟ لازم يجيك المحقق نستفرد بيه، نشدو ساعات نخبطو، نهزلو الدواش متاعو نلبسو كما كوا احنا المحققين. بيك المحقق 47 يصير عنوان للفيلم، المحقق 40. اوه الله الله، شعر ولا شاف؟
That is Phineas Whitmer, the
Phineas
famous
Whitmer.
private investigator
المحقق
hired by Madame
فينيس.
Carlyle this morning. I'm
احنا
curious
ندخلوا من
why he's
الشباك
here.
هذا.
Maybe
ألو
you
47
should do some
ما يستعرفش
detecting
بالبيبان
yourself,
الشباب.
47.
يس. هيا يا حومة خف لي روحك يا عم بايكي. شكون؟ ايوا موت 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 موت. هز الخراء حطوا لهنا. نوما هنيئا يا حومان. به حسيلو ارتحنا من اول مهمة. تو احنا المحققين مش حق في قضية زكريا ولا زاكريا.
Mr. Whitmer.
Yes, I am. I am. First be. مش يهزنا المسرح الجريمة واحنا مش نحققوا تحقيقات ال 47 تك تك نجمعوا الأدلة ومن بعد نعطيوها شكون اللي تو تشوفوا نحرق لكم الفيلم. اوكي.
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you follow me, sir.
Let's get started. Follow me. مش يهزنا تو. Follow you. Follow him. Okay.
The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room.
Thank you.
To my right.
Okay. به.
A locked room murder mystery,
ندخلوا
47.
المسرح
I
الجريمة.
trust you'll get to the
هذا هو
bottom of
مستر
this.
زاكر. الله يرحمه.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body,
ما
47?
تمسامح حسيلو نحللوه بالكاميرا. يس جيب الكاميرا. اجمع البيانات تك 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 تك.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant. Poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
اوكي نشوفوا نجم شوي أدلة. شوي هز جيب. خلي الخراغات هي. نجمعوا شوية أدلة لولاد تك تك فما لهناش فما بي سي تك شيك يا عم.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
الزكريا كان زكريا ولا اسمه كان يتسوق يحب ياخذ صباط بعد ما ظهرلوش مش قال لك انت حر.
Zachary's suicide note.
بقى ناخذ
Also,
نزيد نجمع
a
شوية
sample of
أدلة.
handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
السلام عليكم. سافا. فما حاجة لهني. مكان سري.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This
مكان
could explain
سري
how the door was
هنا.
locked from the inside.
يتسلوا على بعضهم واحد تتسل تكره ثم حد يمشي. به شي بشني هذي هز.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of
بلان
Thornbridge
البيت
Manor.
هذي البلان تاع
I
الخريطة.
believe you've done a
تاع
thorough search of the crime scene, 47.
اوكي
Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
اوكي هذا شنو هذا؟ هذا باب. يس. اوكي دوكي. تو جمعنا شوي أدلة
Hello there, sir.
اهلا وين سافا. نرجع جمعنا الادله تو نمشيو لمستر فرنسبي. شو سي فرنسبي؟
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That
العشرة
means the staff were off
العشرة.
duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death.
قال لك
Here's the material
كان في
that I prepared.
البيرو متاعه
It's a list of the
وحده
possible suspects and
وقت
their
الجريمة.
quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep
الله
track of
أعلم.
your findings. Please come and see
اعمل
me
التفسير
when
من
you've
اليوتيوب
solved the
تفهم كل
case.
شيء.
And I will take you to Madame
تحتاج
Carlyle.
تفسير البيض. اوكي ثانك يو فيري ماتش. نمشيو توا نحققوا ومع المشتبه في مين شكون هو؟ ايوه
Patrick Carlyle.
باتريك.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday
وين
evening?
كنت يا حل؟
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored
خرج
out of my
مع
mind.
واحدة
If
اسمها
that's all,
روزي.
I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
قال لك كنت اتمشى تو. اوكي انت جو كبير تو نرجع لك من بعد نمشيو نلوجوا على الباقيين. اوبن اب. اوكي
Gregory Carlyle.
Gregory, Mr.
Can you
Gregory.
tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I
Edward.
hadn't.
شكون هو
Quiz
Edward؟
night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it,
تضحك.
Zachary was very much
تطلع
alive
أنت القاتل
when we
يا.
left. I stayed for the last shout and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
اوكي جيو لهذي مدام
Emmer Carlyle.
مدام
Can
اما.
you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
everyone
Well,
لازم
I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
اوكي قالت لك الله اعلم وين كانت الحسيل وباينه تكذب تتلك وانه تعمل فيهم الكل صح. شي منها هكا فمش مدام واتس يور نيم؟ روبيكا. هذه مدام
Can you tell
روبيكا.
me about yesterday?
دينا نسألوا فيهم
We don't really
بالواحد
see much of each other, my
نرى
mother's
واش باش
alive.
تقول روبيكا.
I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15.
هذه قاعدة تتهم في العباد الكل.
I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room.
قعدت على
and
البي سي
went
3
straight to bed
سوايع في
afterwards.
بيتها.
I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
تهمت اما تو.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask?
اوكي ثانك يو فيري ماتش. تو نتعداو للي من بعده. شكون مازال عندك هذا يسألناه هذا مازال هذا يسألناه مازال كان البهيم هذا باه مازال البهيم هذا وين نقاو داخل بعض. اش تعمل يا ها؟ يا ستوري يا متاع مرندف. ها تيا يا مستر يا على العزف. الإحساس خارج. مستر
Professor Edward
بروفيسور مش
Can
مستر
you tell me
بروفيسور
your
ادوارد
whereabouts for
وين
last
كنت؟
night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with
ايش
Zachary.
فيك تحكي بيديك
I
صاحبي
stay at the
تتحب
local inn.
هبط
See,
ايديك
I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a night.
تحرك لي في كتافك
He
تحب
never
السرب
admitted, but I think he understands that I found
وداخل
something
بعضك
upsetting.
ها بيك حاجة انت.
To provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
اوكي قالك كان مع اخوه ايغوري ولا اسمه هذاك الحسيلو، كانوا مع بعضهم خرجوا يتعشيوا والله اعلم وين مشيوا. تو لحظة شوفوا عندك هذا اثبت الحجة متاعه مع هذه التو اثبتنا حجته، هذه كيف مازال هذا نثبت له حجته ونحكيو مع روزي. شوفوا روزي اسك خرج معها بالرسمي ولا مدام روزي بالله ريتوش مدام روز هي روز.
Rosie, tell me what you did last
وين
night.
I'm in
كنت؟
trouble, aren't I?
لا ما تخافيش تكلم.
I spent the evening with Patrick.
هاي مشت
We
مع
met after
باتريك.
dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe.
قالت لك خرج معاها او بعثها
But now he just ignores her.
الكلب
He's under a lot of pressure.
خرج معاها وبعثها
That's what he is.
بيهديها.
But he was such a gentleman.
شملزق تعاشري فيها تكلبتي بيبيع شعر
You need to
طويل.
forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own
اوكي
kind.
اوكي
You mean
تو
like Chris?
المفروض استنى تو الكل لحظة. عندك هذا اثبت الحجة قلت الحجة متاع ما زالت عندك هذه اما ومازال عندك روبيكا والحسيل. اوكي به تو نمشي ونشوفوا البيوت متاعهم. شكين هذه بيت روبيكا زعما ولا شوف. اوكي امشي المحقق 47 يس. شوف هذه بيت شكون الساعة يظهر لي بيت روبيكا يظهر والله أعلم. تو نشوف الحصيل ولا بيت اما سير شحن فاضيين شغل بعد. اوكي سي بون. بيت شكون هذه؟ شوفوا الأدلة الموجودة. فماش دليل فمشي اش فهم. لا أعلم شنو. فما حويجة لهنا.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery.
اش فما
And
شنو.
listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
اوكي
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
هزيلو هذه هذه بيت ام. اوكي نمشيو بيت روبيكا. هذه بيت شكون؟ نقزوا للبيت اللي بعده ان شاء الله يكون شباك. اوه يا الزهر. اوكي هذه بيت ام المفروض كانت على البي سي. هذا نورمال مور بي سي متاعها اللي قعدت عليه 3 سوايع في الدار وحدها.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call
Yes.
from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
اوكي فماش حاجة أخرى. أوه مخبأ سري. دي كلهم بالمخابئ السرية متاعهم. نشوفوا هنا. نجم تتسلل على اللي تحب. حلوش الباب مغلق. باه الحصيل وهذه بيت روبيكا تك تك. تتحل كيفاش تحل؟ اوب يس. باه هذه شفناها وهذه شفناها. البيت مازالت مش مازال اخر.
Madam Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
نمشيو تو لكل واحد نرج فيش ما فماش فمش ما فماش تك تك ونجو. البيم هذا لازمه.
Okay, I'll take it from here.
بر صح كيف عليه.
Thank you, sir.
كو دخل
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently
هذا
used.
الوحدة اللي نرمى نعملوا بها السم. شنو استمشي شوفوا شوية أدلة. فماش هكا شوية أدلة. لا
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill.
العشبة اللي هزيناها نرمى الموهيل أو كيف الكتاب كيفاش تصنع السم
Female,
وفي
age
الواحد
65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms.
kilograms.
I'd say Madam Carlyle is
نشوفوا
next in
فماش
line
حوايج
for a
آخرين.
poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madam Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby.
شكلها انحلت القضية.
Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
اوكي لازمنا نمشوا تو لمستر فرنسبي يهزنا الأليكسا نعطيوه المعلومات وانحلت القضية. لا هذه جوها المفيد. هذه هي القاتلة هذيك جوها به. تو لازمنا نمشوا وينك يا فرنسبي براس امك وينك؟ مستر فرنسبي.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madam Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Yes, I follow you. شكلها الإذاعة. أوكي لحظة خلنا نتبعه. تعبت ولا وجع عليك يا خرع.
Office.
وين؟
Please step inside.
منا. Thank you. اللحظات الحاسمة.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion.
Yes.
Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother, Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancé of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
نجمو ناخدو فلوس وناخدو الكيس فايل، واحنا حاجتنا بالكيس فايل، يعني نختارو الكيس فايل.
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one?
فاقد به اللي هو 47 يضر لي وجايب شي جاي يفهم.
Don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead.
تحب تقتل بنت أم واحد؟
What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
قالت لي بما أنك هنا وتمشي جاي فنها الكل. The face.
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him.
Thank you very much.
I need some privacy.
file.
Thank you.
Yes, case file عندنا تو مزال.
Good work, 47.
Good work.
That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to
بدأ
take
باش
care
تحكي
of
معاه
Madame
ذريبة. Goodbye.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
47.
نقطعوا منا. اوكي. السلام عليكم.
Command? Anybody there? Come in. It's been a terrible accident.
صرنا نقطعوا تو نقطعوا. Searching.
I should probably... Right.
هو المفروض ما يعرفوني أنا المحقق، معناها جوي باهي، ما يعرفونيش يعني عادي. ولا وينكم؟ أي صباح الخير، ربي يعينكم. جوكم باهي. والشمس. اوكي تو نقطع على رواحنا. ربي يعينكم، مش نروح على روحي. شوفك القصر، عندها قصر كما كيكم بعد كل بهيمة تطيح.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the Constantine. Shit.
وش صار؟ اي اجري. تو باش تجي الكاتسين اللي من بعد المهمة.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here!
الله 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 يا رسول الله.
Walk away. Or what? You gonna take us all on?
47 هذاك.
Don't.
Tell the constant to start running.
الله أكبر.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
المفيد الولاد هكا نكونوا وصلنا لاخر الفيديو. متنساش تعمل لايك واشتراك. كان عجبتك الحلقه الثانيه بنصير واكتب كومنتير هكا مزيان تعبنا نكملوا في الحلقات ولا ما نكملوش. وكو بيس.